Hello and welcome back to another Mackland's Motor YouTube video. Today we are going to be giving Morris, my MG3, a maintenance valet. Let's get cracking. The first step to an interior valet is to give the mats a good vacuum. My trusty pneumatic Charles was dragged out for this job. Because these mats have had wet mud soaked into them from boots, you need to give them a wet vac in order to remove that fully. Some Prochem extraction solution was sprayed, a quick scrub with a brush, and then extracted with the pneumatic Henry wash. Both are fantastic products and machines, and I would highly recommend having in your cleaning arsenal. I just use a damp cloth for the MG sticker. Once all the floor mats are done, it is time for the carpeted boot mat. Same process here: vacuum, spray, scrub, extract. All the footwells are now vacuumed thoroughly with the crevice tool to remove the dust and the crumbs. The back footwells on my car were okay because it's only my grandparents that use them occasionally. However, the front was a little bit worse. Interior shampoo is now used on all the hard plastic surfaces, starting off with the door cards, and then my favourite Car Pro soft detailing brush is then used to agitate the solution to a foam, and then a soft microfiber cloth is used to mop up all the solution and dirt. Interior shampoo leaves a lovely soft satin finish that is not greasy or sticky. This process is then repeated around the plastics when you enter the car and also on the seat controls at the bottom here. The cup holders, gear knob and centre console area here is next up. This is quite tricky to film and work on, but the principle is the same. Just remember to wipe up all the solution so that you don't get any streaky marks. Autoglym leather cleaner is used on the steering wheel. Again, the Car Pro soft detailing brush is invaluable here as it gets into all the grooves of the leather and the stitching as well. It's important to bear in mind not to over soak this area if you have controls on the steering wheel for the radio and whatnot, and also there is quite important airbag wiring behind there as well that you need to be careful with. This is the technique I have invented for cleaning behind the rim as well. Interior shampoo was broken out again to clean this dashboard facing here along with the air vents, although it was just a light dusting that was removed here as nobody has been touching my dashboard. The leather steering wheel on the MG3 was then conditioned. This is to prevent it from fading in the sunlight and also helps to keep the leather nourished so that it does not dry out or crack. The interior is then finished off with an air conditioning sanitizer. Just quickly, this is what came out the Henry Wash carpet cleaner from the mats. And that is the interior stage complete on this Valet on my MG3. Let's move on to the outside now. I'd like to give the engine bay a quick clean. It's recently been serviced, so it's quite dusty. There's a wee bit of grease and oil around the filler cap and the dipstick area that I would like to take care of. Autoglym Professional Multi-Wash is diluted in a 5 litre pump sprayer and sprayed across the plastics. It's important to try and avoid the battery as much as you can, although modern cars are very well protected. Let the cleaner soak for a few moments and then use a variety of soft brushes to agitate the solution into the plastics and then just hose off. I do not recommend using a jet wash on the engine bay, just a standard garden hose. The next stage on the exterior is the tyres, alloy wheels and wheel arches. This is a maintenance wash, so it is all pH neutral, gentle products being used here rather than the more aggressive acidic products on the BMW video. It is Autoglym Multi-Wash as a pre-rinse, and then Valet Pro Bilberry non-acidic wheel cleaner with a selection of detailing brushes and wheel woolies for the alloys. If you'd like to see a more in-depth version of this wheel clean, please see the video before this on my channel. There'll be a link in the description. We're now moving on to the pre-wash stage. This is to remove as much dirt as possible before actually making contact with the car, and this will reduce the number of swirl marks that you inflict onto the paintwork. Autoglym Professional Multi-Wash diluted at 30 to 1 through this pump sprayer was sprayed into this sill, skirt and into the door shuts before a blanket of snow foam was layered on top. Now is a good time to get a small detailing brush to then clear out the window seals, badges, fuel flap, grills, etc. We've had quite a lot of rain recently and the MG hasn't done too many miles, so there's been a lot of water collected in these areas which has turned to gunk that our wash mitt simply couldn't shift out, which is why we're using this small brush here. We're doing this while the snow foam is dwelling. This is to reduce the amount of time sat idling, which is important if you are running a business, for example. I must say now that the bonnet is still on the catch, it's not fully shut. That's not normally what the panel gap looks like. Now that the snow foam has had 10 minutes in the shade to dwell, it is time to put the narrow nozzle on the pressure washer and rinse it all off, ready for the contact wash stage. Now it is time for the contact wash stage. This is what many people would recognise as washing a car. We are using a soft microfiber wash mitt in a 22 litre bucket with grit guards, and the shampoo of choice today is Autoglim's Pure Shampoo. This is a pH neutral shampoo that does not contain any wax or fillers, which is perfect for if you want to enhance the paintwork or add protection afterwards. 4 capfuls was used in the 20 litre bucket and then activated with the jet wash. It is important to start from the top and work your way down, as the top of the car should be the cleanest section. Once the contact wash with the mitt is complete, it's time to rinse off the soapy solution with the narrow nozzle on the jet wash. Again, start from the top to bottom, working left and right to ensure that all the remainder of the suds is gone. Now that this MG3 is clean and rinsed, it's time to apply a spray sealant drying aid on top. This should last for 5 weeks and it will help to dry the car just now, but also keep it cleaner for longer. It's Autoglim Polar Seal that's being used here. Now it's time to grab your drying towel. This one I'm using today is the Martin Cox drying towel. This one is new to me. I'm very impressed with it so far. It does a good job of absorbing the water, however it doesn't hold as much as my Geon towel would. However, I've got several of these now, so it's not too big of a deal. Next, we are going to treat the rear bumper plastic with Car Pro Pearl, diluted at around 1:4 in a spray bottle. Very easy to apply, just spray it on and wipe off with a cloth. This gives great durability and a lovely deep black satin finish on the exterior plastics. This product is also suitable for engine covers, rubber and leather. The next section of trim to be treated is this plastic sill cover along the bottom of the car. This is Meguiar's Endurance Tire Gel I'm using here as I want to see the difference in durability between Pearl. Drying and protecting the anthracite powder coated alloy wheels is next, using CarPro Reload Silica Spray Coating. This will help to remove water spots, prevent water spots, and add beading and protection to the alloy wheels. This should then make them easier to clean next time round. The final stage for the wheels is to add tyre dressing. Again, I'm using Meguiar's Endurance Tire Gel as this is the longest lasting one I have come across. And then it is time to pop the freshly painted wheel nut covers back on for the perfect finish. CarPro Clarify Glass Cleaner is next up to be used on the inside and outside of the windows. It is quite expensive, however it is the best glass cleaner I've come across in all my years. The final stage of this maintenance valet is to clean and dry off the door shuts. These are already fairly clean, so it just took a damp microfiber and a gentle all-purpose cleaner to get them perfect. And here we have it, one spotlessly clean 2018 MG3, finished in whiter than white. This is a lovely car and I'm really enjoying owning it. It's great fun to drive and great to look at as well. Hope you've enjoyed this detailing video. If you have, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and a share on social media would be greatly appreciated as well. Hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching Mackland's Motors.